Hello everyone, thanks again for watching Dave's Running Rampage, and today I have a sick product review for you to check out, and it is on the Injinji toe sock. Now it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it's a toe sock. It's like those funky rainbow socks that you may have worn, or you used to see people wearing. I'd like to provide a little bit of a common misconception about these toe socks. A lot of people wear the Vibram or the Fila or any sort of the five-finger type shoes, and they think that whenever they say Injinji socks, that these socks are only for that. Well, that's a hunk of baloney, and this sock is made for everyone, and I'm going to go through some of the technology of why this sock may be right for you. So this is part of their performance sport line, and this is their legacy sock. This is their sock that, this is what people think of when they think of Injinji. Now, it comes in a multitude of different styles as well as weights. So you start it all the way from the lightest weight, which is lightweight, which you can see through the sock. That's how lightweight it is. That's the sock that I have right here. You also have the original weight, which is somewhere in the middle of that and the mid-weight, which is a little bit thicker and provides a little bit more cushion. There's also 4 different sizes. You have the complete no-show, the no-show, the crew, which I have today, which comes up around the ankle, and you also have a quarter sock, which you think of any type of sock that comes all the way up to the bottom of your calf. Okay, so let's talk about some of the technology that makes Injinji different from any other regular sock. So first of all, you have the toes. Okay, so what that does is it allows the freedom of movement of your toes. So whenever your toes splay, whenever you make contact, your toes actually sort of spread whenever your midfoot or your forefoot hits the ground. They spread, and that causes an increased balance and proper posture of the foot. And that's what Injinji really says. They have documentation that this sock helps with that freedom of movement of your foot. Besides the anatomical fit of the foot with the toes and such, it also has a seamless design, which is really nice because it helps with those blisters, and especially the separation of the toes. If you get blisters in between your toes from rubbing in your runs, this is really great. And it has superior wicking Coolmax material, which is really great. I've did a couple of long runs in here, and I've been completely blister free with these socks. And it also has a design that really keeps the sock snug to your foot, and that comes from it has this little band here that hugs to your arch that really keeps it on your foot right. I'm going to show you what my foot looks like in the Injinji sock, and you're probably not going to see too much of exactly, but you can see that it's very form-fitting. It's not loose anywhere. Like, I can pull it up and it goes right back, and especially with that friction that you expect during runs, especially vigorous ones, you're not going to find a lot of that in the Injinji. So what did I think of the sock? I thought that the sock was awesome. I love these socks. I just bought like a whole nother 10 pairs of these socks because I love them so much. I really like the way that your toes splay. I can really feel it, and I do feel that increased stability that it provides me. I also like the way it fits and the way it feels. You'd think it would feel really weird because of the space in between your toes, and it's like, it's sort of uncomfortable. I can tell you that it feels weird for about 30 seconds, and then after that it feels like a fuzzy extension of your foot, and you're just going to love it. Okay, so people say that this sock is a little flimsy. I've read reviews online. I'm inclined to agree, sort of. I have seen lots of wear and tear on the sock, and that's sort of a disappointment, especially around the midfoot where I strike. I get these little fuzzies, and you can see, there's these little patches that are thinner than others, and that's not that good. And, I've only washed them around 30 times, and I've only had them for around a month. Injinji has came out with a new sock, which I'll be reviewing soon. They're called the Performance 2.0 Run series, and these have Coolmax Extra Life, and these are supposed to last a lot longer, so keep your eyes out for these. So would I recommend this sock to anyone or everyone? Hell yes. The sock rules. Besides this one little drawback, this sock is one of the greatest socks I've ever worn. I love the toe sock concept. I love how it allows us to naturally strike and get that toe splay. I love the way it feels. I wouldn't trade them in for all of King Midas's silver. They're great. They're awesome. You should buy them now. Injinji. Injinji! For Dave's Ornament Page, I'm Dave.